The night sky is vast, endless in its expanse, dotted with billions upon billions of stars. Each one is a sun, many with planets orbiting around them. Some of those planets, statistically speaking, must be like Earth, bathed in the gentle glow of their stars, harboring the essential ingredients for life. And yet, when we listen, when we look, when we scan the cosmos with our most advanced telescopes and instruments, we hear nothing. No signals, no interstellar conversations, no unmistakable signs of intelligence beyond our own, just silence. This is the essence of the Fermi Paradox. A question so simple, yet so unsettling, that it has haunted scientists and philosophers alike. If the universe is so big, where is everybody? To understand the weight of this question, we must first grasp the staggering scale of the cosmos. The Milky Way galaxy alone contains an estimated 100 to 400 billion stars. If even a fraction of these stars have planets in the habitable zone, the so-called Goldilocks zone, where conditions are just right for life, then there should be millions of Earth-like worlds. And this is just one galaxy. The observable universe contains an estimated 2 trillion galaxies, each teeming with their own stellar systems. If intelligent life is common, then even the tiniest fraction of civilizations developing the ability to send signals, launch probes, or colonize other planets should have led to a universe filled with signs of extraterrestrial intelligence. And yet we find nothing. This contradiction between the high probability of extraterrestrial life and the complete lack of evidence for it is the heart of the paradox. Enrico Fermi, the brilliant physicist for whom the paradox is named, allegedly posed the question in the 1950s over lunch with colleagues. Where is everybody? He reasoned that even if intelligent civilizations are rare, a sufficiently advanced one should be able to colonize an entire galaxy in a relatively short time on cosmic scales. Even traveling at a fraction of the speed of light, self-replicating probes or generation ships should have reached every corner of the Milky Way within a few million years, and yet Earth shows no signs of ever having been visited. One possible solution to the paradox is that intelligent life is simply much rarer than we assume. While life may be common in the form of microbial organisms, perhaps the leap from simple life to intelligent technological civilizations is an extraordinarily difficult one. This concept is known as the Great Filter hypothesis, which suggests that somewhere along the path from basic chemistry to interstellar expansion, there is a nearly insurmountable barrier. The question then becomes, has Earth already passed the Great Filter, or is it still ahead of us? If the Great Filter lies in our past, then perhaps we are among the very few lucky ones. Maybe the jump from simple self-replicating molecules to complex multicellular life is exceedingly rare. Or perhaps intelligence itself is an evolutionary fluke, an accident of natural selection that occurs in only the most unusual circumstances. If this is true, then we might be one of the first civilizations to emerge in the universe. A lonely but remarkable possibility. However, if the Great Filter is ahead of us, then the silence of the cosmos might be a warning. It could mean that every civilization that reaches a certain level of technological advancement ultimately destroys itself. Nuclear war, artificial intelligence, environmental collapse. There are countless ways in which an intelligent species might engineer its own extinction. If this is the case, then perhaps we are on the brink of the same fate. And the reason we see no signs of advanced civilizations is that they all inevitably perish before reaching the stars. Another possible explanation is that intelligent civilizations are out there, but they are deliberately staying quiet. This idea, sometimes called the dark forest hypothesis, suggests that the universe is a dangerous place. Just as on Earth, where predators stalk prey in the wilderness, the cosmos may be filled with advanced civilizations that have learned to remain silent to avoid drawing attention to themselves. A young, naive species like ours, broadcasting signals into space and actively searching for contact, might be like a child shouting in a dark forest filled with unknown dangers. Some scientists propose that the reason we have not detected extraterrestrial life is that we are looking in the wrong way or at the wrong time. Perhaps alien civilizations communicate using methods beyond our understanding, employing quantum signals, neutrinos, or some form of physics that we have yet to discover. Or maybe the timescales of communication are so vast that we are simply missing the messages. Civilizations could rise and fall over millions of years, sending signals that arrive long after they are gone or before we are ready to receive them. There is also the unsettling possibility that we are alone, not just in the Milky Way, but in the entire universe. That we are the first, the only intelligent beings to have ever looked up at the stars and wondered. If true, this would place an enormous responsibility upon humanity's shoulders. It would mean that the fate of intelligence itself, the ability of the universe to know itself, rests solely with us. And yet, the silence continues. With every new telescope, with every new planetary discovery, we refine our search, hoping for a whisper from the darkness. But what if we never hear one? What if we are doomed to search forever, lost in the vastness of space, yearning for a connection that will never come? The paradox remains, an open question that haunts our understanding of existence. If the universe is teeming with life, why does it seem so empty? If civilizations rise and fall across the cosmos, why have we found no trace of them? And if we truly are alone, what does that mean for the nature of life itself? As you close your eyes and drift into sleep, let these questions linger in the quiet corners of your mind. Somewhere out there, in the infinite expanse of the cosmos, an answer may await. But for now, all we have is the silence.